Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Leo searches for soil at the Salem hotel while Stefan and Ava dissent excessively. As Stephanie leaves Everett's Salem hotel room, a messed Leo, in his garments from the other day, rearranges down the corridor. His embarrassment detects Shiver, however she lets him know it's not what he's reasoning. Additionally, where she goes through the night is her business. Furthermore, perhaps woman informants, he shamelessly adds. Stefan looks at a phone photo of Gabby from their wedding day at the DiMera mansion. He murmurs that she caused him to recall his affection for her a year prior today. As a chipper Johnny enters the living room for coffee, he wonders how they got here. He lets his morose uncle know that he and Chanel are getting hitched on Valentine's Day. Stefan can't assemble fervor for somebody getting hitched when his significant other is in government jail. Johnny knows that sucks, yet doesn't he have a thing with Ava Vitali? Stefan growls, "That is none of your damn business." As Kayla approaches on her way home from the hospital, Chanel is setting up her sweet bits table in the square. Chanel claims that her order is not yet complete because they are still closed. Yet, while she pauses, she can appreciate her wedding band. Kayla believes Paulina is overjoyed and describes Johnny as a lucky man. Chanel affirms as it's giving her something worth talking about to zero in on other than her ailment. More, Sarah feels Paulina's neck under her jawline at the hospital, where Jordi Villasuso gives hopeful updates on the newborn's health. When Sarah learns that Paulina is her new patient, she suggests an ultrasound. She then, at that point, inquires as to whether she'd like her to call Chanel. "In no way, shape or form," Paulina shouts. Sarah gently states that she would want to support her mother if she were being admitted to the hospital as she prepares her. She asks if she can call Chanel once more. At the Salem hotel, Stephanie pronounces she and Everett are simply partners and companions. She threatens to fire Leo if he doesn't back down. Yielding, he staggers away, yet returns after Stephanie leaves. He thumps on the entryway. Leo mutters about Stephanie when Everett opens it, prompting Everett to send him away so they can talk. Chanel smiles as Stephanie exits the Salem motel. Stephanie is reassured that the baker's business is hers by giving her coffee. Stephanie notices her engagement ring after she thanks her for not questioning her about her love life. As Chanel receives a call from the hospital, she gushes over it. More, why AGT viewers are unable to vote, Dream Association. After Stephanie leaves, Everett and Leo, with unexpectedly impeccably styled hair, leave the lodging. As Leo makes Everett pay for breakfast, the newsman cautions he better not see his and Stephanie's name in his segment. Particularly since no hanky-panky was involved. Everett asks Leo why he hits on every man he meets when he says he'd hanky Everett's panky. Leo says that he only does it to hot people. Everett believes he's utilizing humor to conceal well-established torment and recommends he see a specialist. Before they leave, Leo promises that all that Everett imparted to him is completely ordered. Confronting each other on their sofa with espresso cups, Ava scowls at a grimacing Wendy. With Tripp still working, Ava recommends she and Wendy have a face-to-face visit at the condo. She makes them espresso and accusatorily inquires as to whether Wendy is genuinely focused on Tripp. Wendy disdains her hint. Ava doesn't know whether she's simply involving Tripp as a protected spot following her siblings' demise. Wendy cautions she's going too far. Although Ava may be, she is merely protecting her son's best interests. More, OLTL's Erica Slazak grieves her girl's demise. Subsequent to changing into her nightgown at home, Kayla slides into bed close to arresting Steve. He alarms alert and enlightens her concerning his night with John and how they have no faith in Constantine. She encourages him to return to rest, however he can't on the grounds that he smells the banana biscuits she brought back. As they hear the front door open, Steve eats in bed. When they call out to her, Stephanie comes into their room. Stephanie leaves the kitchen to get a muffin after a brief conversation. Steve curiously goes to Kayla. Is she still on her way home? At the manor, Stefan powerfully pronounces he adores his better half. Johnny mentions that he kissed Ava in front of Chad in the living room. Stefan tells his nephew that not everything is black and white all the time. He may comprehend as he gets older. Johnny stands amazed at what age he gets the notice that you can legitimize betraying your significant other. He isn't judging. He hopes Stefan can accept where this is going because he simply does not comprehend what Stefan is doing to Gabby. Similarly, Stefan storms out. More, WCTH star in Taylor Sheridan's Landman while talking on the phone in the DiMera mansion, a scowling Stefan clenches his lips. At the loft, Wendy vehemently lets Ava know that she and Tripp love one another. She will not experience the ill effects of her or any other individual. At the point when Ava's telephone rings, Wendy sees that it's Harris. Ava says to allow it to ring. Since they're by and large immediate, Wendy inquires as to whether Ava is infatuated with Harris, Stefan, or both. Ava won't respond in a dignified manner because she also dislikes being questioned. "We're fine?" she dryly inquires. "Sure," Wendy straight answers and leaves the room. Ava disregards one more call from Harris. However, when it rings once more, she responds by yelling, "Harris! Give it a rest, will you?" But Stefan is on the other end, advising her not to talk to the detective. They insult each other to the point of flirtation after their argument about Harris. Before hanging up, Ava teases him about what she will do in her bubble bath. Bothered, Stefan unfastens his collar. More, when Chanel arrives at Paulina's hospital room, Johnny joins them for additional support. Elia Canta teases numerous twists and turns. They will receive the ultrasound results in the coming days, Sarah informs them. Stephanie returns to her parents' bedroom with the muffins after donning her pajamas. Stephanie recalls waiting in Kayla's bed as a child for her to return from the hospital as she drifts off to sleep. Steve wishes he hadn't missed such countless years with her. Stefan notes it was hard, however having him there presently causes her to see the value in it quite a lot more. Steve stresses over her. Distinguishing what he's getting at, Stephanie affirms she was with Everett, yet nothing occurred, and she's not racing into a relationship. He's happy she's moving slowly, however assuming that it feels right, she shouldn't allow anybody to hold her back from making it work. At the point when Everett calls her, Stephanie leaves the room smiling. Steve meditatively sits on the bed, gazing after her. Wearing night robe, Stephanie sits close to Steve and Kayla who lie in bed. Set on his elbow, Steve holds a biscuit and sweet pieces pack. Next on Days of Our Lives, Johnny and Chanel plan their wedding, and Brady gets called out. Peacock is now the only channel that airs Days of Our Lives. To ensure you never miss an episode, buy into Peacock. Please be aware that clicking on a link in this story may result in a small commission for us if you make a purchase. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.